Welcome back to episode 10 of the Monster Rangers RPG Krakenthab edition. In this episode, Ranger Stucky has a bear trap smashed over his torso as the party fights against a horde of plug uglies. And we're going to pick up right as the trap is just engulfed Stucky. He's fallen back, and a horse gallops into the combat, which would be Reggie on a working horse. So this is like a Clydesdale style giant horse, not giant, but an enormous horse. Mm-hmm. And right away, there's two or three fellas. It looks like you could crush right. You could just trample right through if you wanted.
That's kind of what I just kind of want to go through the crowd of them with this big old horse.
All right. Do you have drive?
You know what I actually have is not drive. I have athletics.
Yeah. Drive would be more appropriate.
Oh, do we get our things?
You sure do. Everyone gets one of these here, fate tokens. Which
now, am I supposed to driving? Riding? The horse is doing the driving, right?
Yeah, but you're directing. You're the director of this action.
You're giving suggestions.
So you're saying that it's more of a rapport with the horse that I have?
I would say it's more like a drive with the horse through these.
All I can picture is the gladiator scene.
So if I don't have it, it's a mediocre?
Correct.
Yeah. And I'm rolling to drive this thing?
Yeah, you can use that fate token already? First action, first roll.
It's a horse, so even if I suck, I'm sure I'm going to hit something.
Okay.
Like one of
Whether
us.
it be a tree or...
Yeah, that's true.
Or Stucky.
Or Stucky.
No.
I'm okay, guys.
Oh, hey, don't worry. Hey,
Oh god.
don't worry. Everything is under control.
Is it time for that reroll?
Nope.
If I use my fate point, is it a reroll?
Yeah.
So you're saying right now I'm at a terrible. So I should probably reroll that.
Yeah, because there's a good chance you could hit one of your good friends.
Okay,
because you're realizing that in the city, you've never really been a horse riding guy. You never really had access to this.
I saw a horse when I first got here.
You had some training. You've had a little horsemanship training. But it wasn't something you excelled at.
Who does have drive?
So
nobody. I'm sure.
No one?
Mediocre.
Better than nothing.
All right. Two of them leap aside, and then the third turns. Was what? Boom! Oh! And you feel like you're a little bit out of control.
Oh yeah.
And also, it's night. You're riding a Clydesdale. Now into the woods, which means there's trees and branches and stuff that you can't really see very good.
I didn't. Oh, never mind.
Did I do that wrong? Did I make an assumption that you didn't intend?
No, I probably made an assumption. You're
not on the road yet.
I went down the road and I came back up the road.
Yeah, and I figured you veered in to help.
Okay, so because these guys were already kind of into the woods, is what you're saying.
Yeah, they're making their way to the road. They're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
That's
all right. Sorry.
So I'm like freaking Luke's or Duke. I'm going through the woods like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're pretty sure you're gonna die if you don't make this horse stop or you don't get off of it quick.
I go, stop, horse, and I pull the reins.
All right, stop, horse. Nothing crazy there. It wasn't like insane. Like it knows it's being ridden, so you get it to stop without dying.
Okay.
At
least I did.
Stucky's resting.
Yeah, I lay down. I'm getting real sleepy.
One moment. Who is the resident? Elizabeth Pale immediately gets over you.
Oh, what?
And
She came with?
Yeah, no, of course. She's part of the party.
No, they all ran away.
Damn, never mind. Elizabeth
There's
Pale.
only 4 of us.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be like, oh, those are gonna need some alcohol wipes.
She just drips alcohol into the wound. So no, she doesn't help. Sorry, I got excited.
You were hallucinating.
Meanwhile, back at the party, there are the Dave H, Phloyd, Jimothy, and Babbo, the bear.
Babble.
I know. He says that's how he says it.
You should help.
We go into defense of Stucky mode because
Okay.
he needs some.
Oh, I can defend myself.
And,
Oh, a horse just barreled by?
yeah. We yell, "Who else wants bear death?"
Okay.
Who else wants the bear death?
So that would be a provoke.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make a provoke. That would be good.
We do good.
A good provoke?
Yeah.
Definitely you see one change his mind. And he just like slinks off into the woods to go hide. So you got another out with that. So that was a good move. Meanwhile, a fella him and his twin brother,
Oh, the twins.
the twins,
With a Z.
with a Z, they're like, one of them has he's like, we gotta keep the bear alive, and the other guy has a jug, kind of like a ceramic jug, and he throws it at the bear, and the bear is like, enraged, and it sees this jug, and it just goes whap and hits it, and the jug just breaks apart in a spray.
It's a knockout.
It is, yeah, it's some kind of thing, and yeah.
I didn't know I was really close to them.
Yeah.
I thought I was still pretty behind.
Well, you were running behind them,
Oh, and they stopped.
and they stopped. So I think you caught right up to them.
Okay.
Stucky, you get some of this spray, which is good because makes the pain softer
Oh, I like that.
and sleepier.
Did I? Sorry, I'm not
Well-
trying to interrupt. Did I overshoot them quite a bit then?
Well-
So I'm further back this way
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Well, it's because the horse is real fast.
Right.
You got off the horse, now you're making your way back.
I was just thinking, like, maybe if I was closer, I might try and get Stucky up on the horse to get him out, because he looks very, very injured.
I don't know that you maybe even saw him, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think I went through them, and I'm
You're-
further away now, so
and
I
you're-
have to come back.
You're coming back. On foot.
On foot.
Sneaking, running,
How about
with horse, without
sneaking?
horse.
Yeah, I have the horse by the reins, because
So
like,
no
I don't know
sneak.
if I want to get back up on that trap thing again.
Okay.
So, because that was pretty terrifying.
Yeah,
But
it's fast.
I don't see a point in sneaking, because
You're leading a horse.
there's a flare, and there's a horse,
Yeah.
and there's a thing. Okay.
Go ahead and make a. I need you to make probably a body. Well,
A body?
Athletic.
yeah, I think it would be physique. Go ahead and make a save versus physique.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody that's right here where that bottle just got blown up.
Am I at a -4, right?
Yeah,
We don't have any physique.
so it's mediocre.
Oh, God.
What? You have bad physique.
Yeah.
I have a mediocre.
Even with your penalties?
Even with my penalties, I'm at a mediocre.
Oh, you rolled real well.
I rolled average. I rolled like my average, so it's just like 0.
Well, it looks
Flat.
like you and I.
Then you take
switched
off 4?
roles.
took
I
out
got a
4.
terrible.
Okay.
We're mediocre.
Oh no. All right. Terrible. You start to pass out from this
Darn it.
spray stuff, but you've got one round of action,
Oh, so,
and there is somebody you can attack because there's more guys here.
yeah, because there's about 5 guys behind us.
You got mediocre. Yeah, you definitely know you're getting drugged,
That's if you
Okay,
only
can
have
I
small
willpower
hits.
through it?
This
You
is
can
like
definitely
I got
attempt
hit
to.
by a bear trap.
but it's not going to affect you yet. We have a round where you guys still have normal actions before this drug starts to affect.
Okay.
So one guy throws the jug, the other guy gets the net and tries to net the bear.
Oh, the bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other goal here is to stop that bear and capture him, it looks like.
He's our buddy.
He is.
Does
The
he
net
have
comes.
the red hats?
These are top hats. They all have
Oh.
tin top
Why are
hats.
they so excited about the bear? Oh, it is a monster. Never mind.
There you go. The net goes over the top of the bear. The bear's like, roar! And Babel fights the net, and but you can see he's kind of not his same self, but he has a little bit of rage left. So he tears that thing apart.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the ground. You rolled a what?
Mediocre.
All right. Anything you want to do?
Sleep. Let the sleep take you.
I'm gonna still try. Like I'm hurt, but like we still gotta get out of there. Like it hurts a lot, but I stand up.
Remember, you have a chain that's connected to your back too.
Not a chain. I just have a bear trap on.
Yeah,
With the chain
To
on
a
it.
chain, yeah.
It's fine. The chain's just a chain.
Yeah, I thought it was like hanging off.
It
of it.
is.
It's not like wrapped around.
Correct.
Right?
No.
Correct.
Yeah. So like I stand up and like I try to push forward.
What does push forward mean?
Like
what do you do?
like
Fighting?
like
Or just keep on making your way to the wagon?
Keep
I
making my way.
think standing up I think standing up is already a feat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna invoke my aspect of I can do it,
Yeah?
and I'm gonna keep going.
All right.
This is real sad.
I'm going to give it to you because it's such a interesting, fun thing. So, yeah, he manages to get up. Stuck just sits up, gets up and goes, come on, guys. Because you can't really breathe because your lungs are
grab my
collapsing.
horn.
Yeah.
Let's turn like awkwardly to grab my horn.
Just a bubble of blood. Just
Pop.
I put it against one of my wounds, and it just
you're leaking there.
All right, so
leaky air.
you start staggering forward. Your action.
We're still part of Operation Protect Stucky.
Yeah.
So, is anyone...
Well, the net guy's here getting the bear. Are you just ignoring the bear? You're trying to defend with the bear, too.
We're trying to divide and conquer, I guess. Like, so, how many... You said there's twins.
Twins.
There's the guy that threw the bear trap.
Uh-huh. The guy that threw the bear trap, didn't his head come off?
Yeah.
Oh,
you're talking
right.
about the.
Yeah, he's done.
You know, the guy through the bottle is what you're thinking.
Well, one of the twins threw the bottle, but is there only 2 plug victims? How many other plug victims?
No, there's like 5.
Yeah, there are about 5 left in total. So you guys have gotten it whittled it down.
Oh, so 2 in front of us and 3 behind.
And only one of us is mostly dead.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Do we
Kids
see,
are
do we
away.
see any more of those
You're
big
really
old
disappointed
bottles
you
of
get there. There's no
sleeping
horses.
juice?
That would be real damn
They're on the
disappointing.
wagon.
How did they get it out of here?
It's
Which
almost
you
as
probably don't
disappointing
even
as
know.
getting a bear trap
Yeah.
on you.
Almost.
Here's one for you, says the guy, and he swings his axe at Pete Wux, and also Dave Haight. Oh, Pete is gonna get it if Pete doesn't dodge. Oh, well, Pete did really good. Pete avoids the axe, just barely, and Dave goes, "Don't hit my guy," because they're not friends. And he swings badly at him, and so they're tussling back and forth. You can get in on this if you want, either
Yep.
one of you. I'll go you.
Head shovel.
Okay, head shovel. Clang clong.
Those are good rolls.
Don't jinx it.
The shovels in the face is always a
You
winner.
jinxed it.
Yeah, you totally jinxed it.
Oh.
We do very poorly.
Okay, you miss.
I'm gonna go for one of the twins. I'm gonna go with the one with the net.
Okay, attack.
Okay.
Oh, describe your attack. Like, how are you attacking him?
You
Murdery.
have to do a
Did
run up.
he let go of the net, or because it ripped?
It ripped, but it still has a ring, so he's trying to get that ring over his
okay.
shoulder so he can
Okay.
kind of control the bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on him
Okay.
to like get him to let go,
Uh-huh.
and me and him fly.
All right.
Yeah.
So you'll like leap on his chest.
Yeah.
All right.
So would that
Kids
take
would-
athletics or a fight?
What's your athletics
A great,
and what's your fight?
a good.
Then we'll call it a good, and that'll do both.
What's the average?
Average. Yeah, you do leap and kind of knock him back, but it isn't very effective on that. But he does end up letting go of the metal pole on the,
Nice.
and then you had an action. You swung, missed. You did that. Pete Wux falls down. Dave H.
Is a champion.
yeah.
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 He pops him underneath the jaw again, and the guy just like falls back.
Dave or hate?
Explode?
Dave H did it
Does he
to the
use
guy.
the-
With Dave or hate?
Oh, he did it with hate.
Oh yeah, dude. Dave's already gone. He said, yeah, great.
Yeah, and he hit him. I mean, if he wanted to kill him, he coulda.
Oh, we didn't kill him?
But we have choices.
No, we don't.
Okay, so I come running back up to this issue here. I see, do I see the whole scene ahead of me?
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
The bear looks like it's about ready to fall down.
okay. Oh boy. So he's already torn the net. He's just gotta
Yeah, but he's got a ring, and the ring, you know, it's got a metal ring, and the ring is kind of like getting down over his shoulders, so he's trying to like break that off, but he looks like he's dizzy, so he's kind of forgetting about that part.
Okay.
There's kind of a misty haze of something around the knee level. And Stucky's here staggering. Come on.
And you see that he's dying.
Yeah, there's a trap over the whole side of his body. You know how he
Oh,
fell into
goodness.
that. It's a real mess.
This whole thing's a mess. That's what you're saying.
Whole thing's
You
a
know,
real
it'd probably
mess.
be better if you just turn around. This is the Reggie story after this.
Yeah.
Reggie's gone for 10 minutes, and this is what happens.
I'm gonna try and get Stucky up onto the horse
Okay.
so that we can get him to safety.
That hurts, Stucky. That hurts a lot.
So I go up to Stucky.
It
Stucky,
feels better.
say Stucky, we gotta get you out of here.
Okay, let's go this way. And I point with my arm that's not in the bear trap that has the horn towards the wagon.
Well, there's no point in going to the wagon now.
Why?
Well, we could actually go to the wagon and hook the horse. No, just get on the horse. I help him get up onto the horse.
Okay.
It hurts. Do we have to roll for that? I willingly do that.
And then
It just takes effort.
I say, ride, Jankies, and I hit the horse on the butt.
Where's he gonna go?
Oh, are you on the horse too?
No.
Oh,
I put him on there.
I'm going back to the headquarters of the Plug Uglies.
Well, I mean, that would be the easiest place to go. To get
Oh
the
no,
bear
it's so
trap
great.
off.
Is you go, so he gets to the road and you're like, right, left. It goes left. It turns left.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Problem.
Made it work.
I feel like I've gained rapport with Yankees.
How long is the chain that's tied to the bear trap?
About 9 feet.
It's already too late.
Can we try to grab the chain?
Oh, are you kidding me?
No, it's
Just let me die! Like,
You're gonna rip off the...
Well, to get him off the...
No, I do that and I go, now we have a man on the inside.
Well, you don't know that the horse is running the wrong way yet.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying that's probably what the horse would do. You're going on a horse ride.
yeah, I'm going on a
You see-
magical journey.
You see the horse turn and then go the wrong way down the road. It's not like it's not doing a crazy gallop. You slapped on the button, so it's like, oh, okay, and it's just it's starting trotting away.
I slap it. It's just like,
Well, no,
it
but
just walks.
it runs, but not. It's not like
It's a
out of
trot.
control. You get slapped a lot.
On that.
Well, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that situation
Well,
dealt with
it's
itself.
it's just turning down the road.
I don't know what to do about that. I thought I was doing something good. I turned around because actually I think I would just like go horse, and then like there's more important things. Like there's all this other stuff going on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run up to the guy who has the net thing in his hand.
Oh, the rod
One that
that
he's
I
there?
already murdered?
He is on him, and they're fighting.
He's already got
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Can I try and help get the hoop off of the bear?
Yes.
Do you want to fight the other twin?
I don't want to fight anyone.
Oh.
No, the other twin is getting fought by... No,
He just got punched in the
Yeah,
face.
he's
Oh.
gone. He's out.
Oh, I thought
Mission
that was a different
probably.
guy.
Yeah, there's only like a couple left, and they look like they're turning and running now.
We should kill them too.
But the hoop that's on the bear,
You're getting that off.
because the other guy's being attacked, so he's not.
The
he's
hoop's
not
let go.
gonna be
It's just it's
So I'm gonna
not
try and help the bear get the.
good. The
help
bear
out
just
with-
collapses, but you get
Okay.
it off before that happens. You get it off. You don't have to roll. It's not.
I don't know if
This.
it's a roll very much. I like to practice.
It's not practice. It's good. You don't want to roll.
I like rolling.
Now roll will to see if you don't go to sleep.
Yeah.
Do I do that?
Yes.
Oh,
Did we do that?
maybe I have to do that to see if I'm asleep.
That's nice. Kind of let go of that one.
I hope you can ride a horse.
I have a fair
You're
will.
gonna have to steer that the right way. I've given up.
You don't feel real good, but you're not knocked out. Luckily, there's enough other air. So Stucky, you You're on this horse. You've been put on this horse by your friend. You're like,
Do I? Okay, so was I affected by the
Oh yeah.
sleepy time?
You're probably the most affected. Oh, except for the bear.
I rolled a mediocre on that.
It's not great, but you're getting more fresh air. So I'll give you one more chance here.
So is physique or will or?
You can use will.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
that's
think
going to
it's
be
will
that
now.
is going to be a -3.
Wonderful.
That is also going to be a -4.
Okay. So the end result is a what word?
Terrible.
A
What's
double plus terrible.
Okay. You go to Sleepville where you dream about sausages that.
And also bear traps that are
Bear
not on my
traps.
body.
So it's a bunch of sausages running around with bear traps being like.
All right.
It's a nightmare?
Yeah.
You wake up at the Plug Ugly camp.
I am a Plug Ugly the whole time.
Since I am the creature of the night, I'm gonna see if I can power through this sleeping
All right.
thing.
It is night,
You're every
so I'll give you
teenage boy.
a +1.
Okay, with physique or will.
You can use physique.
Okay.
Oh, I could have used physique.
I give you a
That's an
choice.
average.
Well, you said well.
Average.
Okay. Yeah, you don't feel great. You feel a little woozy, but you slough it off.
Okay.
You do notice, though, as you're like, see, Stucky's been put on a horse, and the horse runs the road, and the camp is this way, and the town and circus is this, carnival's this
Oh,
way,
and I'm still fighting the other guy too.
and you're still fighting the other guy, but you notice it turns and goes
Wrong.
the wrong way.
Well, let me take care of this guy first.
Okay. Whose action is it? I don't remember who attacked
You
last.
just want to roll initiation.
No.
Initiation.
What's your notice? Or what's your notice?
My nose is a.
Fair.
You can attack
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Are we both on the ground?
No, you've launched yourself at him. You land on his chest, but you didn't knock him down. He staggers backwards. You have your feet.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't have his feet, or we both.
He
have
does. You both have your feet.
Okay.
Keep in mind he was next to his brother though.
His brother's dead by David H.
No, he's out of commission.
That wasn't the same person.
It's the same dude.
That's what he said.
Was it? Oh, okay, never mind.
There's only 2 people in this fight right now. One of them's been knocked out. The other guy, the other plug in.
I thought there was a third one that we were attacking.
Probably, but anybody left that isn't in this fight is running off.
I'm gonna wide open my jaws and just put my on his face.
You're gonna bite his face.
Yes.
Do it.
Terrifying.
It is.
Good.
Good. You manage to bite his face. You hear a scream inside your mouth, and then a crack,
Whoa.
and you kind of like break his neck with a little neck jerk of your own. And Pablo Peanut, he's broken. And then there's
This started out at a carnival. We were having fun.
there's suddenly just quiet in the woods.
Ends
All you
in
can
bear
hear
traps
is
and death.
in the distance you hear some people running in the woods. It could be your party. It could be the guys that have just given up on this murder scene.
I have an idea. I can try to track the horse.
Well, you're a ranger, and
Yeah,
you're a
well,
ranger corps, so that's
Yeah,
what
I
you're
have
good
a
at.
smell.
Do you know about the horse? I mean,
Yeah,
you're
Yes.
murdering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he saw it.
Okay.
This is a good thing because now we can find out where this camp is at.
Great. Because we really want to know.
We do. This is valuable information.
We need to
How
get
about
back
let's
to
just
camp.
get Stucky.
Let's get Stucky first.
He's
Yeah.
a good guy. And
So
he
you're
wants
gonna
to play
track?
still.
Yeah, I am. And that's investigate, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to use a +8.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's a mediocre.
All right.
He's
It's one
gone
plus 2.
forever.
Yeah, you think he's probably on the road, but you don't. You're making your way. Is anybody else coming with him?
I'll go.
We're trying to wake up the bear.
Okay.
I'm helping the bear.
Then he goes by himself, and he's fast. On when he runs, he's kind of faster than you guys can run, so it kind of makes sense. Let me go back. So, as you guys are waking up the bear, we don't know what's going on with you. What are you doing again?
Well, I was helping getting that hoop off of the bear.
You did that. The bear's fallen down, passed out. He's helping revive the bear. And you hear some footsteps coming back from the woods to the, we'll call this the camp,
To the murder scene.
the murder scene.
Oh, to the wagon. We should just call it the wagon.
Is that where you guys make your new headquarters?
I mean, we're still in the woods, right? We didn't make our way all the way to the wagon yet.
I'm just asking.
I would say we should go to the wagon.
Okay.
How are you gonna get the bear there?
The bear's away.
Oh,
right?
really?
No,
No.
not
The
yet.
bear is sleepy.
We try to drag the bear, but the bear's not going anywhere.
Yeah, so you should try to revive the
Yeah,
bear.
yeah.
What happens is that while you're doing that, reviving the bear, psst, from the woods, it's Bill Rill. Bill Rill's a ranger. If you don't remember, he's missing a front tooth, and he plays a little guitar. Normally, he's got a guitar in his bag. He's like, "Hey, you guys all right? Is it clear?"
Did he just watch all this?
No, he snuck.
Oh.
Yeah, help us with this bear.
Can I go get everybody? Can I report back and bring everybody? Let them know to come.
Yeah.
Is it safe?
We're in trouble, dude.
Maybe.
Don't be yelled at.
Okay.
We say maybe.
He runs back. He manages to. A few minutes later, the rest of the party joins you again. So the party's convened. Tracking.
Tracking. More? Investigate?
Yeah.
Continue to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Better than a mediocre.
Fair's not terrible. As you go, it takes you a little while. You're sprinting, I assume. Going
Yeah,
fast,
oh, yeah.
sniffing the ground. You can see tracks.
You can smell Stucky's blood. That might help.
There's blood dripping, and you find the horse
Oh.
walking towards town. But he's just walking on the road with the other horse next to it, and Stucky's on him,
Perfect.
bleeding.
Okay.
Feeling real bad.
This would help you track.
So
him
is
down.
Stucky asleep?
Yeah.
Okay. So do horses like me?
No, not really.
Oh, it's great. I'm gonna try to.
Kill the horse.
I was gonna do that.
No ideas.
I'm gonna try to get Stucky off without scaring the horses. So
Oh.
stealthfully. I think I'm gonna use some stealth.
Okay. You do. All right. You see, you'd have to carry Stucky,
Yep.
which would be real hard for you.
But I can't use the horse.
Okay.
We could try to do empathy with
For
the
what?
horse.
A horse?
Yeah.
What's that gonna do?
Calm it.
Calm it.
But there's two.
No, there's not. There's one.
There's two.
Just
Oh, they're still linked together?
Yeah.
It'll take them too long to unlink them, I guess.
Oh.
Yes.
No, they're not linked together.
I have
Why
an
is there two
idea.
horses?
Because,
I
like
have-
you said, they met each other and then they were. I don't know why there's two horses, but.
No, there's
they-
two horses. Okay.
I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna herd the horses back to where we went.
So you go in front of them and just
Yep,
like,
and
ah.
then scare them and then.
Oh,
make
that
them-
works pretty well.
Yeah, perfect.
Because they just turn and go down the road the other way.
Yep.
After a bit, you hear horses coming. And you see them, and they're kind of trotting, and there's a there's a wolf behind them, running and like ah.
If we can hook these things back up, we could just take the whole cart back to camp.
All right, is anybody gonna try to stop the horses?
Yeah, we get in the road and we go, whoa,
All right,
whoa.
you manage to do that. Indeed, you have the horses, you have all the harnesses and everything, so that's doable. Elizabeth Pale comes to investigate Stucky. Once she hears that Stucky's hurt, you guys
It
convey.
appears that he has a bear trap in the store. So,
So she's like, "Oh, we got to get him put him on the back of the wagon, in the cage,
I've become the monster now.
And
God of the monsters.
she starts to like try to. We got to get this trap off him. Who's strong here?
What about
I'm probably
Ferris?
the-
Isn't
oh,
Ferris
there's
a
Bubbles
clock,
here?
clock talker?
Yeah, clock talker's probably just around.
Oh, yeah.
Bubbles.
Oh, I can
Or
take
he
it apart.
Take it apart, yeah.
Yeah, I got some wrenches, says Ferris. Let me see. Yeah.
Is this a gallstone one?
Yeah.
Then he already knows how to take it apart.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it. Come on, you're passed out. Leave me alone.
I'm just saying.
Just
I'm
trying to
not
do my
as Stucky,
job.
but as
Everybody
Andrew,
thinks they're a mechanic.
As
Give him a
Andrew was
wrench.
saying that, not as Stucky. Stucky's just.
Who's
I don't know who Andrew is. He takes it apart, and Elizabeth Pell goes, "Oh no,
Oh no.
He only
she
has
starts-
3 months to live.
She starts doing some medicine stuff. Here we go.
Pre-diabetic.
This is her doing her crafting of medicine, monster medicing on him.
I'm sorry. Even?
Not very good. No, it's -2.
Oh.
So she bandages him up. She's like, "Oh, we got to get him back to the doctor, back at camp. We got a good doctor there."
Is Dino awake with them?
Dino Slar.
Pass out.
He would be with the group.
Dino
Psychic
Slar's with the
check.
group.
Ranger.
Yeah, but he was passed out because we knocked him out.
He's
So
still
is he-
passed out.
Okay.
Whoa, he's been passed out for a long
Oh yeah.
time.
Do you guys want to take
Should
care of
we
any
make
of your? You gonna confront Dino or anything, or wake him up, or do that later?
Dino's knocked out. We don't want to wake him up in case he starts relaying our position again.
Okay,
We could just get everybody onto the cart and go.
that seems like a good idea.
We'll
Everyone-
confront him at camp.
Everyone nods in agreement.
Do you know?
So we try to help hook the horses back up.
No problem. You do that.
We don't have a drive.
I can hurt it.
Between
Yes.
all of you, someone here must be.
Coriander, Mackenzie, she was able to
Is
drive
someone,
the...
Scare Force
No.
girl.
That makes sense that she would also be kind of a horse girl. So she's like, "Everyone get in." She gets everyone in. There are jugs. There's 3 jugs here of the same kind of liquid,
Drink it.
and she starts driving the horse. It's like, I'm real sorry this worked out this way, guys. I didn't think it would be such a bad thing.
I say at least we got some of that sweet cotton candy.
Well, at least we're able to save Babbo.
Oh yeah, Babbo was a lot of work, but the whole team got him up on the
What?
in the cage too. He's in the cage. You're nestled in Babbo, which is
Nestled
or
Babbo.
Babble.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
Well, he says Babbo. I mean, that's how he refers to himself. But so he's kind of cuddled. You kind of have him cuddled in with Babbo, and you guys pull up to the gates, the palisade, the wooden palisade of Blather Camp, where there is a guard.
That loves
Is this the
dance.
sandwich guard?
Oh, dude, this... how... What time is this? We
It's
left the
probably
car-
about. I would say it's about 3:30 in the morning, if I had to guess.
So it's been like an hour and a half since we left the carnival.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Good
It
enough.
is quite early.
All right, who's going to talk to the gate?
I will.
Okay.
We,
Oh, never mind.
You're
I'm
covered in blood.
Yep.
no,
Who-
we
raise your hand if you're not covered in blood.
No, I bet you are. There's no way you're not.
I think
I've just been blunt hitting people.
Yeah, but there's blood that comes out of that.
Do I have
How did they
Well,
shuffle?
I probably have some of his blood on me.
We all have blood on
Everyone
us.
has blood, except for maybe coriander.
Bubbles.
Yeah, we say we need help. We need medical assistance, and we make a ruckus.
she opens the gate. Come on in, quick.
Yeah.
What's going on? Like, what do you need?
Stucky was caught in a bear trap. He needs immediate medical attention.
You make it seem like I just fell in it.
She instantly leads the horses and runs at speed to the medic tent, which is a black tent with a red cross on it. And there's always a nurse or a doctor on staff. And in no time at all, you manage to wake one of them up. And they start trying to take care of Stucky before even asking what happened. Though the doctor goes, what happened? So I know what to do here.
Bear trap.
Bear trap? Oh no. Oh. Pale, you're gonna assist me. So he gets Elizabeth Pale to help, and he starts telling her what to do. And like, all right, you can all leave. And as you guys leave the tent, Ranger Ruck is there,
Here we go.
and he's like, Kraken Thab. So this is for everyone but you. Let's go back to my tent.
Is Dino with us passed out? Like, what's going on with that?
Yeah, whatever you. Yeah, he's in the medic tent too. I think they would have let him.
I think
Well,
that
they-
no
Did
one
Wow.
anyone? Did anyone else need medical attention? I guess would be the next
I
question.
did get injured. I did take a scratch at
Okay.
the carnival.
Yeah, I think you're okay,
Okay.
unless you want to make a big deal of it.
No, it was only a tiny.
Because they did ask, did anyone else need medical attention?
Oh, I can get out of this situation.
I'm feeling a little bit faint.
To see.
You're gonna stay at the medical tent?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get yelled at.
All right. So you lay down. They're like, well, we'll get to you in a minute.
Yeah.
They sent off another ranger to go get another doctor because there's a couple doctors here, and they but we'll work on Ruck. So
Does anyone question the giant bear?
not currently.
Is this obviously? I know this is kind of off topic a little bit, but is it obviously a plug-ugly cart, like wagon? Like, does it have like signature things on it that would say, "Hey"?
Well, it has the sleeping solutions.
It says Galstone Company is painted on the side. It does say that for whatever that's worth.
Is there like little knickknacks and stuff inside the cart that would belong to all?
There's wax bundles of sandwiches.
Oh. Something
Oh,
good.
sandwiches.
I'm just saying we brought
The-
back some sort of evidence.
so basically,
Stucky was here to
but wait,
enjoy these.
Ruck is like in my tent now,
Okay.
and so you guys all go in his tent. But Babel, he was just sleeping in the back of the wagon, right in the cage. So he's just sleeping back there. It just looks like a bundle at this point.
Oh.
All right, so he's like, "What is going on? You, what happened?"
That carnival's been around for 500 years.
You went to the carnival?
Yes.
Do you show him your?
Did you see any ranger danger markings on the gate?
We didn't.
Well, there's ranger danger markings on the gate.
Which gate?
The front gate.
Our gate?
The gate of the Curio Carnival, right? It's the Curio Carnival. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
see-
put one there myself back 25 years ago.
Well, it's pretty. It's a lot. It's still dangerous.
Yeah, it's real trouble.
So, well, we heard that there was. We were led. I shouldn't. Okay, there was monsters there that needed help though, and
Elizabeth just starts crying.
Oh.
Not Elizabeth. Sorry, Coriander Mackenzie just starts crying.
I say, please, Coriander.
It's my fault. I took them all there. I was the leader. She's crying. She can hardly. She's crying.
I'm not there.
Oh, you're lucky.
Hey, I got a question. I'm pretty good with deception.
Uh-huh.
Can I try to see if she's maybe putting it on a little bit extra thick?
That would be
100%, yeah.
empathy. That's called empathy.
You gotta empathize.
I do have empathy.
Do it.
Empathize with that.
Yeah, you can know your. No, I'm gonna roll for you again because if she's faking it, you would know. What's your skill at it?
It's a average.
Average empathy. You don't think so? She seems sincere, as far as you can tell. It's my fault.
She's not wrong. But
Wow, you threw it to the wolves real quick.
but I'm saying there was monsters there that needed
Victor,
help.
you're supposed to be watching these kids. What'd you let them in there for? Well, it seemed like a good time. And have you been drinking? I have been. I'm 83 years old. I can drink when I say. It's drink time.
Is that a tattoo?
I got a tattoo on my leg. He drops his pants. There's a narwhal that says Monster Rangers around it. I got this on my leg. He's like, sit down. He just sits down and doesn't even pull up his pants. He turns to David H. David, stand up. So, are those brass knuckles you're wearing? Yeah, they are. This one's named... No, he's done. He ran out of cigarettes about an hour ago. This one, he's blowing a bubble.
That's why he's a little stressed.
This one's named Dave, and this, hate. I understand. What happened? Why are they covered in blood? Because I punched them. Punched who? The plug uglies. Plug uglies? Yeah, we scrapped with some plug uglies. I punched them. Twice. Bam. Bam. Dave H style.
Shut up, Dave H.
Sit down. Elizabeth? Oh, she's not here. Coriander's still crying. She's like, well, I I got a secret mission that we needed to go help monsters at the carnival. A secret mission? From who? Well, it was conveyed by Dino. He said that he was approached by a psychic black coat, and he said that we had this really important mission that we needed to work on together, and it sounded good. It sounded real to me. He said from top brass. And he goes, I'm top brass. I didn't give you that mission.
We have reason to believe that Dino was helping the Plug Uglies
What?
with the ambush.
Or he was being influenced psychically by the Plug Uglies.
Probably that.
Plug ugly psychics. They're not smart enough.
Monsterologists?
So it basically starts asking more questions about how the night unfolded.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about how you reveal that. Do you just lay it all out there? Do you
Yeah, we're
embellish or what? Well, just so we don't have to go through the whole story. How do you guys do that? What's your approach?
We just tell them the truth, but we also say we've also gathered valuable information too. So don't be mad at us.
So you let out a rotter like loose?
Yeah.
Whose idea was this? Why would you let a rotter loose in a population?
We were being chased by Plug Uglies, so we had.
Yeah, I heard that.
So we had to have a distraction.
A rotter is a bad distraction.
It worked out pretty well.
Yeah? We're going to have to go find that thing before it eats more people.
See, that's what we need. We need a little bit of support here. We don't need judgment.
Well, if you actually were following instructions, as I recall, my last instruction was don't leave the camp.
Yeah.
And did you leave the camp?
Yeah.
Did you even wait a day or two before leaving the camp?
It's one night only.
Yes, it is one night only. God. Fabs, here's the thing. That circus, that carnival is a terrible thing. Did you see monsters there?
Yes.
Yeah, they enslave monsters. They use the monsters. This thing's been around for hundreds of years. It'll show up. We've all been there. We've all been there one night, right? I was there when I was your age, and it was nothing but trouble. And we lost one of my troop there, and I hope you don't lose one of yours.
Stucky.
Well, monsters, we need to protect them.
And so you got a rotter, and then you also let out a skinwalker. Where's the skinwalker now?
Skinwalker?
The one you released.
Oh,
He lives in the hearts of all of
He
us.
kind of ran away also.
Loose.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's probably all right. He's not like a rotter. And then there's a bear. Just a bear?
That's outside.
Loose?
No, he's in the cage, but the cage isn't particularly locked.
He gets a lantern. Let's go.
Okay, go.
You're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
For real this time. He goes to the cage. The cage is empty. Where's the bear? There's just blood. Oh, what's this? He picks up a jug. He's like, oh, that's that, the jug. He reads the side. The jug says, I got a word for it.
Juggy.
No, the jug is a...
Juggler.
Sorry, it has a real word. No. Chloroform. Chloroform. So he's like, and he talks to a ranger who's not a kid and has him take these jugs away. This is real dangerous stuff. So he starts tracking. He just starts, you see him like, he's looking up. All right. He starts going around and he finds, he walks till he gets to the tent that's the officer's bar, and the door is torn open, and lights it up, and he's like, "Oh God!" And he sees Babel, the bear, sitting on a stool, and he like waves and kind of smiles with his teeth. He's like,
He's just waiting to be
"That's
served.
now bear." He backs away. Easy. Let's get out. He closes the. Well, he gets away from the hole. We gotta catch that thing.
We did catch it.
We don't have to catch it. We just it's friendly.
It's friendly?
Yeah.
Did you see the blood on it?
Did you see
It's not our blood.
Well, some of it's a little bit of our blood.
The bear peeks its head out, looks around, smiles again.
He has a battle axe too.
Oh yeah.
He does have a battle axe.
We say, "Hi, Babel."
He waves. All right. You're not to leave the camp without my permission, my personal permission. If you don't hear me say, you can leave the camp now. You do not leave the camp now. No secret messages, no whispering from ghosts, no haunts that say you can leave the camp. You gotta hear it from me. Do you understand?
How do we know what
If you hear me say it, this face,
then it's
he
okay?
hits you in the chest with his finger, then you can leave. Pop, pop, pop. Back to your tent.
Okay.
He waits and watches all of you go back. The Babel follows you guys into your tent. All right. Initiation's tomorrow. And he gets you guys into your tent.
Are you clinging on through life?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd really rather not die.
Everyone's dead. Oh, I bet this is the plug Reggie trying to see if they can find us.
So that's your health is dude, this is real. Also just got a +3 in your
For what?
health, like you being like
Oh.
the doctor's doing surgery on
Sweet.
you. So
So what does that do?
well, it means
good.
that.
You keep your cold.
So we're gonna.
I need that for a lot of things.
Unless there's anything, is there anything in the next week that you guys need to bring up? Because I'm going to fast forward a week ahead.
Murder.
Couple weeks ahead. So let me cover the next couple weeks. Next couple weeks, you guys are on like double duty, like more running, more digging ditches. You're in trouble for sure. You're last into the mess hall, which means the cakes are all gone. You're working extra hard, more classes, more everything. And everyone is like kind of starts to like at first the other parties kind of tease you a little bit, and then after a while they kind of feel bad for you guys because you're doing things like getting you up at 1 a.m. to clean the bathrooms, and all kinds of stuff. It's not torture, but you're in trouble. Stucky, you guys are able to visit Stucky after a week. Stucky, you're in your bed.
Yeah.
And you're released immediately because you're scratched, and they're like, get cleaned up, and you get yelled at personally. Mm-hmm. Stucky, you have had surgery. You can breathe again, which is nice. It doesn't hurt. And they're like, there's not a lot for these doctors to do besides like acolyte mishaps where people like get shot with an arrow or something, and they have to deal with them. So you kind of have like personal doctor attention 24/7. So they're doing a lot to heal you kind of fast. Like they're giving you these weird elixirs and medicines that aren't like normal things, along with normal medical care that you expect. Yeah. You kind of get to know the doctors a little bit more, which I've got names here if I can remember them. I'll get there.
Is Stucky like hanging it up?
Charmwise. So the monster medic is Dr. Charmwise. So this is Dr. Charmwise right here. So Dr. Charmwise is there a lot, along with another medic and a nurse. So there's 3 of them. So at all times there's one of them. And Elizabeth Pale has been at your side quite a bit because they see this as an opportunity to teach her hands-on, along with some other medic, not just her, but other medics too. Mm-hmm. So you guys are able to visit Stucky now after a week, so we can pick that up.
Yeah, I'm a little broody.
You're expected to study when you're not, like read books and things.
I probably have the nurse read.
They're trying to teach you how to read.
Yeah, is Stucky like hamming it up to try to stay out of trouble?
No, I'm like, I'm
They
mad.
actually bring dishes in there for him to wash.
So here it is. So this will be the first. So after a couple weeks, this is your first visit. So we'll pick up right then.
When I wake up and after they probably yell at me and stuff like that, I tell them that I don't want to see, that I don't want to see Coriander or Dino, at all.
Wow.
At all.
All right.
I
Dino.
consult Coriander.
No,
What was the doctor again? I'm trying to write down.
Charmwise?
Charmwise.
Dr. Charmwise.
So what were we gonna say about Dino?
Dino, he's been taken away from your group for questioning and things, so you're not sure what's going on with Dino.
Put a black.
But you do
hood
see
on.
him. You do see him though. Like occasionally, you see him like walking to the mess hall after everyone else has been there and back by himself with a ranger, an adult ranger.
Mm-hmm.
So, meeting. This is your first chance to go see Stucky.
Hi, Stucky.
Hi guys.
He's all bandaged up. He looks. He doesn't look great to you. He looks a little down. But he's got a lot of like bandages and stuff, and like there's somebody brought him a flower.
Can I see?
He's got a bunch of books from the library.
Can I see if I've gotten him repaired his horn in the week?
Who has?
Me?
Oh, you're gonna repair his horn?
Yeah, I got someone else to repair
I
his
thought
horn.
I thought he lost it.
No, I picked it up when I got back up.
Yeah, Ferris would have worked on it if you asked him to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get his horn kind of repaired and patched, like it's been cut and then bolted together somehow.
Okay. Well, we present this to Stucky like we fixed this for you and we put it on the bed.
I look down, I smile, I'm like, thank you. I grab it, I give it a little toot.
Burp, burp. Just like one. Burp. Dave's like, how's it hanging, man?
It's hanging inside my body now, as opposed to outside my body.
Oh, I brought you this. He hands you a little candy cigarette.
Oh, thank you. But I'm not supposed to smoke.
Yeah, you're not. You're not. No, one of the nurses sees that and just takes it and throws it away.
David H. probably looks for it in the garbage can.
Yeah, he probably does.
Waits for him.
Pete's like, yeah, I'm real sorry that happened. You didn't deserve to get caged. I'm gonna try to be better for you guys. I kind of messed up.
No,
Yeah,
you didn't mess up. Coriander did.
Whoa.
Let me see here.
What do you do?
Butch Green. Butch is the Bagra. He's like, so I was told by Ruck that we're supposed to vote for a new leader. So you know.
Oof. That's rough. Sounds like
It's fair.
Oh.
Chitter is in here too, and it's like, yeah, I brought you something.
Okay, I like chitter, so I'm like, okay, what?
Hand you an apple.
Oh.
It's
I
all
want to take a big bite out of it and
okay.
start eating
It
it.
just burns. It just burns your mouth.
Why?
Like,
Why does it burn? Why does everything hurt me?
oh, that's I dipped that in the Everclears.
What is that?
It's alcohol.
Oh.
Make the pain go away.
Put it. I was like, I give it to Dave H.
And then the nurse grabs it and throws it away.
Everything's just going in that
So
garbage.
basically, we brought you cigarettes and booze.
The nurse goes, Stucky's getting well, very well. He's getting well quickly, and so he'll be able to. We're gonna move you into the main, back to your Kraken Fab tent.
Yay! So I don't have to study as much anymore?
You have to keep studying. Your reading is really terrible. You read at an infant's level, which is a lot better than it was. But you're gonna basically spend like 3 hours a day though in here for physical therapy stuff.
Okay.
So you can walk.
All right. Cool.
You broke a bunch of ribs. You've got a bunch of internal injuries, but the medics, monster medics, are they're using mystic healing. They're having you take something called Vitagood, which is this elixir that makes you. It's supposed to, make your health better. And
What does it taste? Does it taste good?
no, it doesn't taste good. But anyway, Stucky's back as part of the group, and so you come with your stuff. You walk
Yeah.
in. You're still wearing like medical robes,
Mhm.
and Coriander's there, and so's just Coriander's there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Stucky.
I
She
just
says.
walked past her.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Sick. She follows you.
Yeah. And I set my stuff on the ground. like, or on the bed, and like I like try to pretend as best I can, like not to like look at her.
Yeah. So
And like I look things over, like even though like
Sure.
to make sure my
Yeah.
stuff's there, kind of
Right.
like that nobody like Dave didn't get into it.
Right.
Mhm.
And she's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I got you hurt."
I stand up and I turn around and I'm like mad and I go, you said that it came from Top Brass.
That's what Dino said.
You should have told us that it came from Dino.
Well, Dino made it really clear. He made it sounded like it came from Top Brass.
No, you just wanted it to happen.
Like I could see it. He showed me.
You could have got. I don't care about me, but you could have got everybody else killed.
I don't know what his thing was. I think he's a good guy.
Who?
Well, Dino.
Yeah, there's two not good people in Kraken Fab. It's you and Dino.
Oof. Laying on thick.
Burn.
She just a tear goes down her face. Just, I didn't know. And
Yeah.
she turns.
Well, I didn't know that a bear trap was gonna stab me. I guess we both didn't know, huh?
She just goes back and goes to do whatever she's got to do. Class.
When is the submission for new people?
Tonight.
Sweet. So do we do the same thing that we did last time?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We really quick. Can we say we spent some time researching rotters more? Because
Yes.
we need to figure out what we let loose.
Yes.
Okay. We do some studying. What we found out.
That rotters are an unnatural creature. They're made either through foul magics or through
Like voodoo.
voodoo magics is kind of where they first came. But it turns out that in Germany or Austria, there's a scientist that learned how to make them. It turns out a guy in the last 50 years has learned how to make them, and they're a corruption. They're taking a dead body and like electrifying it and doing all these things to make it a slave and a flesh eater. And the Skull Rangers are learning techniques to try to control them, which you've been you were able to exercise a little bit, but it's still kind of a new creature. But they're used as weapons by. It turns out the rumors are. So it's unusual if there's any here in America.
Right.
They're not seen here very often. They come from the deep south occasionally, but again, that's the voodoo kind. This is not a voodoo kind, so that's odd.
Okay.
However, you do learn a little bit about the carnival itself because through your getting yelled at, this carnival by Ruck. This carnival's been around again for hundreds of years. It travels all over Obscuria. All over the world, and they're using, the carnival itself has monsters in it, a lot of them. And monsters are normally hidden by the veil of Obscuria, but in this case, people kind of see it as a freak show kind of thing. So it's sort of this middle place where you can see a wolf boy or whatever, and it's okay, right? Or a huge fat man that they interpret still as. Even though it's a trolla, it kind of just looks like a huge fat person to them, But whatever. But it turns out that there's a psychic that runs and owns this thing that is supposed to be kind of a bad guy. So he ends up. The circus will disappear after one night, and whoever's in it gets kind of stuck there. They become the workers. And they also, monsters, they're very interested in monsters and getting more for their carnival circus things, right? So it's really dangerous for monsters to be anywhere near this thing because they get abducted quite often. That said, a lot of rangers have been to this carnival. Experienced guys, they've all kind of made these mistakes in the past, so it's not unusual. You will likely run into this carnival again in your career, they tell you. But like tonight it was here, or well, not tonight, but let's say tonight it's here. Tomorrow night it might be somewhere in France it comes up. It might then come up in Mexico or Canada. Like it's in a different place every night.
That makes sense that they didn't know who Pablo Peanut.
They have no idea who Pablo Peanut is.
But now they do.
In fact, it turns out that this... Well, the other thing that's conveyed is that this carnival had been in this location 3 different times in history. So 54 years ago it was here, sort of 26 years ago, and now it's here this year. What else to convey? Eventually, Dino Slar is released back to the group. so for tonight's speech, for the election, he'll be back. So the story is that he's been cleared. They've done psychic evaluations with him, and they're not sure what happened exactly. But they've apparently, like I said, done psychic evaluations, and they can find no evidence of what's gone on. But he's definitely in a lot of trouble. They're trying to understand. So he's going in for more interviews daily. But he is joining the group again.
Okay. After finding out about the really powerful psychic that runs the carnival,
Yes.
I think that might have influenced him a little bit, personally.
Okay, and you guys are welcome to question him, and also Coriander McKenzie as you wish. So, in fact, we could start that. Like, this is right before the election. We can pick up there if you want. So you're all there together.
What's happened with Babel? And the...
So Babel has expressed interest in joining the Rangers after being rescued by the Rangers, and so they're not sure at first, but they question him and they tell him to do, they kind of start talking to him, and he's not able to express himself terribly well, but he's like, Rangers good, bad, and so he wants to join. He's made so they make him run and stuff, and he does it, and he's like waves at you guys when he sees, but he's on a different training track. But apparently you've learned that he's expressed interest in, even though it's too late, to join Krakenthab in particular. Yeah. So he tries to eat lunch with you guys.
Sweet.
And so it's looking like, if he keeps working hard, he might be able to catch up to join the group.
Oh, he'll catch up.
And we're going to actually, this is going to be where we end this episode, and then we'll pick up with the speeches at next session. So thank you for watching the Monster Rangers RPG. I'm Daniel from Steam Crow.
Stucky.
Reggie.
Phloyd.
Jimothy.
And again, thank you to Brad for providing the services to make this all happen. So thank you, Brad. And we'll catch you guys again next week.
Bye.
Bye.